Hi, everyone. I'm Eddie Turner. I'm with ATD Houston. That's the Association for Talent Development. And we have something very, very exciting in store for the Houston community on June 5th. On June 5th, we are very excited to have an industry expert, the person who is the authority on Adobe Captivate, visit our chapter. Now, he's been making his rounds around the country visiting different chapters, and so we're excited that he's making his way here to Houston. So if you use Adobe Captivate to author e-learning content, you really want to be a part of a all-day workshop that Joe is doing for us on June 5th from 9 to 4. Right now, we're very privileged to have Joe with us. And Joe, what we would like to ask you to do, sir, thank you for joining us. Would you please tell us a little bit about your background and who you are?
Absolutely. Again, my name is Joe Ganci, and I've been creating e-learning for a long, long time. In fact, I started in college, so it was 1983 when I first started. Back before the term e-learning was even coined, we were calling it at the time CBT or computer-based training. But hey, all really important lessons were learned back then, and I've carried those through for the last 32 years. Captivate is a tool that I've been using now since it was called RoboDemo in the early 2000 time period. And I've become a huge fan of it, and I've been using it almost every day since. I've written lots and lots about it, and I've also taught it quite a bit, as well as using it every day in my actual work. So I'm really, really pleased to be sharing my knowledge with you in Houston. I can't wait to see you guys because, believe it or not, it's my first time coming to Houston.
Oh, wow. Well, we are very excited that you're going to be here. That's fantastic. Now, who would you say is the target audience member who should attend this session, and what can they expect to learn?
Well, okay, so first of all, if you are a true expert in Adobe Captivate 8 and you do a lot of responsive design, you probably shouldn't come. But if you have used Captivate before or you haven't used it at all, certainly come to learn about Captivate. But we are going to be stressing quite a bit responsive design, which is a feature that is in Captivate 8, which came out about a year ago. And Captivate 8's responsive design allows us to create truly mobile-ready e-learning. And that doesn't just mean publishing to HTML5. It means making sure that your learning is going to work correctly on different devices, their different resolutions and sizes, and so on. You may have heard recently in April, Google started what's been coined Mobile-geddon, which means that if your website is not going to work well on mobile devices, it's no longer going to be ranked near the top of its search engine. And so everybody's scrambling to make sure that their websites are going to be really ready for mobile right now, if they haven't already. Well, you could do the same thing with your learning, making sure that your learning works correctly on your mobile devices, making sure that on a smartphone it looks correct, making sure that on a tablet it looks correct, and of course making sure on your desktop it still looks correct. Just publishing HTML5 doesn't do the trick. You really need to know about responsive design as well. And that's what I'm coming to teach is Captivate, yes, but focusing a lot more on the mobile side of it to make sure that you really are going to be ready for this very important time.
Well, that's really good information, and thank you for that excellent example and that update from Google. I'd like to just take a moment and share this with our audience for a second so that folks can peek at this. Visit us at www.tdhouston.org. Here is the information. Best practices for creating responsive learning in Adobe Captivate 8. This special workshop is going to be on June 5th, 2015 from 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. Sign up early, everybody. We can't wait. So, Joe, once again, thank you very much for taking the time to talk to us about this so that we can learn a little bit more in advance. We're excited about you coming, and we look forward to seeing you. Have a safe trip out, okay?
Thank you. And if anyone wants more information from me directly, they're welcome to email me at joe@elearningjoe.com.
Thank you, Joe.